Hello, I'm wbz-tv meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I have your forecast for the rest of this Sunday afternoon and for Memorial Day and beyond into the end of May and the beginning of June. Let's see what's going on as we highlight May, and we only have, after today, 3 more days of May left. It's been a cool month. If we hadn't had those really 3 hot days, it would turn out to be quite a cool month of May for sure, but it's still going to end up being below average in terms of the mean temperature, so that's the first time that will have happened since May 2008. All the other Mays in between have been above average temperatures. So it looks like May is going to be a wet one as well. In fact, many areas getting almost double the amount of rain that Boston has gotten, especially in central Massachusetts. And more rain is on the way. Now, there could be a couple of isolated showers this afternoon, but the main rain for everybody is coming in tomorrow. And that should amount to probably 1/3 of an inch, possibly up to 2/3 of an inch in spots, which do get some brief downpours. So that's going to be happening tomorrow. We'll show you in a minute exactly the timing on when that rain gets to your area and when it leaves. Of course, with the onset of additional rain, that will drop the pollen levels again tomorrow after spiking up a little bit today, dropping back down into low levels tomorrow, and then starting to go up back a little bit, but not reaching the excessive levels that we have seen over the last several weeks with a lot of the tree pollens. Some grass pollen now is getting into that count as well. So the high temperatures today will be in the 60s along the coast, should be 70 to 74 inland, especially where it burns off into some sunshine. And it looks like much of the nation for this day before Memorial Day will be on the warm side in the 70s and 80s. Of course, hot in the southwest, 90s in the deep south. Phoenix reaches the century mark today. We got some thunderstorms which will redevelop again today across the southland here. Should be some nasty storms with some isolated severe weather down there. This whole system is going to track eastward. The showers developing in the Great Lakes, that band will be here during tomorrow. So we have a little bit of little ridge of high pressure right along the coast to help us to get that sunshine this afternoon for a while, but it's certainly going to be a changeable sky. As the sun comes out for a while, more clouds are going to tend to develop, and most of the showers will be west of Fenway Park. And when I say most, there won't be all that many, just a few scattered, but I think most of them should be farther inland, away from the bit of the sea breeze here. So there would be somewhere in Metro West communities westward this afternoon where a couple of showers may pop up. Then it looks like overnight tonight we'll have a changeable sky. Low clouds will start coming back in. The storm clouds from the west will start coming in as well. But the rain won't come in here until tomorrow morning. So about 8:30 in the morning, a couple of renegade or scattered showers may happen, but it's this main band of rain which comes through later in the morning. Note the timestamp, around probably getting into Boston by 10 o'clock, and then continuing eastward during the afternoon, with light to moderate rain with some embedded scattered downpours if possible. Then that rain area will move off tomorrow evening, and it'll be on the cloudy side and maybe a touch of drizzle overnight. And starting murky on Tuesday morning, rather cloudy and murky with maybe a little bit of mist going on here. In the afternoon should become a little bit brighter, but still there's going to be a lot of clouds around on Tuesday with a chance of sunshine. Now this afternoon we have a shot of going up to the low and middle 70s away from the ocean, where there is sunshine here in eastern Massachusetts. There's going to be a lot of clouds covered back in here where a couple of showers could exist, and along the coast it will be coolest with that sea breeze. Tonight's low is around 50 or so, a little bit under in a couple spots, a little bit over in a few others. Similar temperatures that we've had the last several nights. But tomorrow's highs will be noticeably down from the last couple of days anyway. We should mostly be in the upper 50s. A couple spots could touch the 60-degree mark. So looking ahead to my forecast for the next 7 days, here we have that 59 to 60 degrees for Memorial Day, with the rain coming in here during the morning and moving out by late afternoon. And along the coast, there'll be a 10 to 15 mile-an-hour wind, so not all that much wind for the next several days, actually. On Tuesday, rather cloudy. There could be a few breaks of sunshine in the afternoon. Even without too much sunshine, it should go to upper 60s near 70. And then there should be more sunshine around on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but there'll be some patches of clouds here and there. It looks like a slight chance of a shower northwest of Boston on Wednesday. No showers on Thursday, but some afternoon thunderstorms are likely Friday as a rather stronger cold front comes through. At this point in time, next Saturday looks nice, but next Sunday looks soaking wet. So that brings us to the forecast for the summer outlook. Here it is, the unofficial beginning of summer. Of course, it's not the summer solstice, but we think of the Memorial Day weekend as sort of the beginning of summer. So here's my outlook for the summer. Near to above average rainfall this summer. That doesn't mean it's going to be raining all the time, but it's going to mean we're going to have more showers than we had last summer. So therefore, there should not be a drought this summer, so that's good news. The temperatures, I think, will be near to a little bit above average. certainly going to be definitely cooler than it was last summer when it was really hot. We had 22 days over 90 degrees, or 90 or higher in Boston. So what am I predicting for this summer? At this point, last 3 or 4 years have been pretty successful with coming up with these numbers of 90-degree days. I'm thinking there's going to be about 14 in Boston. Last year was 22. Now, away from the coast, away from Boston, in inland locations, there'll be more than 14 because that always happens. Boston doesn't get some of these 90-degree days that inland spots get because of a sea breeze sometimes that keeps it cooler. Nevertheless, it should be overall fewer 90-degree days everywhere compared to last year, and down at least to 6 to 8 from what we had last year. So still going to be hot. We'll have some hot days out there, but that's the way it looks. You can watch WBZ News tonight at 6:30 and 11 o'clock, and also at 8 o'clock on My TV 38 for the latest news and weather updates. Have a nice rest of the holiday weekend.